Sagittarius, welcome to your end of May 2020 General Tarot Update. It's Rena here. So we're having a new moon in Gemini on the 22nd, and this is in our, yes, I am a Sagittarian, opposite sign. So that's the 7th house. So that can be good for not only love. Oh, hello. I got the Ace of Cups. That's good for love. But, you know, clients, if you have them. So, wow. You can't say that I knew that that was coming, right? Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Woohoo! Okay. I'm digging this reading, my friends. I like to see that Sun card, the Ace of Cups as well. So the heart of the matter is the Ace of Cups. This can be a new love relationship blossoming. This can, you know, and by the way, I mean, this, to me, this can be falling in love or in the throes of something that started before. This is, even if you're doing something, a new creative project, for sure, and something to do with healing. This can also be a pregnancy. So you find out that you're pregnant or that your partner is pregnant and you feel like life is really getting good because it has meaning. You know, the cups relate to the water signs and that sense of emotional just activation, I guess you'd call it, because it's at the very beginning stages of something. In the past position, we have the 7 of Swords, and perhaps you had made a decision to be alone, to like not be with anyone, and now it's paying off because that alone time was able to give you a sense of understanding yourself more. This can also be coming from a place of some sort of cheating, something like that. Yeah, let me just bring this card into it. This is the higher message. The 10 of Swords. This can be a card of betrayal, but in the higher message, I read it as one of the other interpretations, which is that the worst is over. That something that happened is it's the end of that cycle that may have felt like it was an endless cycle. And as I recall, I can't remember if it was the mid-month or at the beginning, maybe for the month of May, I did get a really positive reading for Sagittarius. And even though this is a general reading and all that stuff, I still look at some of the cards and see, you know, patterns with my own life and see if they make sense. And it seems like we're getting these positive readings more and more. So that may indicate that in general, Sagittarians are starting to really have some good energy to work with. And wouldn't that be just the bee's knees? I certainly think so. What crosses you is the 3 of Pentacles. And this is the card of the architect. This is the card of, you know, building that foundation with, you know, with another person, this is a card of the co-workers. So in some cases, like if that Ace of Cups is somebody who is a co-worker of yours, then this card would be saying, you know, be careful, because everything that you have worked for, you don't want it to be threatened. And it doesn't mean that it's something that is impossible or you should just like break it off, but that you should really, gauge the situation. Don't just get carried away. Also, this is, with the Seven of Swords, there may have been a third party in a relationship in the past. So, for instance, let's say that you were in a relationship with somebody who was cheating. And so you, or somebody that was really unkind to you. So you fell in love with someone else, but you still are technically with that person, that other person. Maybe you're married to them, but you've decided long ago that, you're going to get out of that relationship. It's just, maybe it's hard because you're married and you have children. I don't judge people for stepping outside of the marriage all the time, because there are so many instances where it wasn't meditated. It just happened. I know some people are going to go crazy, but I mean, I really do think that sometimes it just happens, and sometimes there's so much, sadness inside of a person because their primary relationship is, so terrible that this kind of thing can occur. So the thing is, though, that you don't want to allow that to continue, because it's going to create more problems. That's like a three-party situation. So if you have fallen in love with somebody else, or even if you're not sure if it's going to really work out, don't just keep holding on to a primary relationship. If you know it's over, and actually the Ten of Swords is suggesting yes, that is over with. And so if you're hanging on to it because you're afraid of not having anybody, don't think like that, because that means that you have that kind of lack consciousness where you're just, I have to have somebody. And that's not the way to approach it. You want to be standing on your own 2 feet, unless and having self-love. Excuse me, at all times. A relationship should be a bonus. It shouldn't be something that props you up. And I'm sorry if I'm, being preachy and dictating. But that's one of the lovely qualities of Sagittarius. Okay, I'll just say it's my opinion, that instead of saying you should. I don't want to should all over you. What's coming in is represented by the Sun card. To me, this is true love. This is all these positive things. Now, this is connected to the sign of Leo. So whether this is when the timing card, when this will really, you'll be able to be with this person more, or if this is the actual sign of the person. Boy, 2 fire signs, how great is that? But the Sun card is about love, joy, healing, prosperity, success, all the great things in life. So, I mean, I was so happy, to see that card, because I think some of us really have been wanting to have something to look forward to, and we do. It's also a card of creativity. So, for you artists out there, the Ace of Cups, new project. Get that new project off the ground at the second half of May. And the outcome card, the Justice card. This is associated with Libra. And to me, any kind of injustice that the Ten of Swords may suggest, don't think that you were the victim. You are the victor. If this is, a divorce with the Seven of Swords, and somebody cheated on you, and Now you have new love. Don't worry. You're going to receive justice, and it's in the upright position. So, you know, the Ten of Swords or the Seven of Swords, that may have been drama, things that did not work out for you, but it was, little did you know, was really for the best. And the universe does have your back after all. Wow. Okay, Sag, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. I thank you for watching this. Take care. Bye.